Hey guys, if you like violence, you like adult language, then you'll like Crumpets and Kerosene. Be advised, we do talk about violence. We do talk about adult subjects. Hell yeah.
Welcome to Crumpets and Kerosene, a real-play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign inspired by our favorite video games, tabletop games, paper pencil games, books, movies, and our imaginations. Join our gamers as they meet up online to play the year's biggest release, only to find out that the game is more real than they expected. My name is Kelly. I'm your host and dungeon master. I live in Germany. I'll be telling the adventure and playing Hank, our first NPC. He's a barbarian. He's been trapped in the game so long, he's just a little off. And to my virtual left, we have our first player, Donnie.
Yeah, thanks, Kelly. I am Donnie. I'm from Ontario, Canada. Gamer, dad, car guy. And I'll be playing Eli Dresden. Eli, he's in his late 20s, about 5'5". He's got kind of the dark features, dark swept-back hair, heavy brow. He kind of looks like a young Benjen Stark from like Game of Thrones, except like very little motivation. He's kind of crass, and well, he's just not really too happy with the lot he's been given in life, I guess you could say. And yeah, that's who I'll be playing.
And on Donnie's virtual left, we have Seth.
Hi, my name is Seth. I'm a writer and a nerd from the state of New Hampshire in the United States of America. I play a character named Merle Albright. Merle is a young police officer, a gamer, and a country boy. He's soft-spoken and to the point, preferring to speak through his actions. Merle is a little over 6 feet in height, with sandy blonde hair and blue eyes. Think Clint Eastwood, but younger and somehow better looking.
And across from Seth is Cecily.
Hi, I'm Cecily. I'm from Canada, BC. I will be playing Embry, a human ranger. She's in her early 20s and 5'4", with long, wavy black hair that goes down to her lower back. She has a phoenix tattoo on her left forearm she is very proud of, square glasses, purple eyes, and a nose piercing. She also has a Triforce ring that she never takes off.
On Cecily's virtual left is Brent.
Thanks, Kelly. My name is Brent, coming at you from Anaconda, Montana. The character I'll be playing is Jason Perseus Smithson. He's your classic high school football hero who used that local legend to get himself on the city council. Lately, though, he's been a bit down on his luck, lost a little bit of that athletic form. In-game, Jason's pretty level-headed until that adrenaline kicks in, then he's a little bit of a barbarian.
Well, that about sums up all the cast members. Stay tuned at the end of the episode to learn more about the individuals that play those characters and where you can reach out to them. And we'd also like to do some special thanks for folks that helped us with our podcast, Crumpets and Kerosene, Episode 1, The Road to Exodus. The box that sits in front of you begins to whine with a weird sound. As the timer hits 30 seconds, the box opens up. A pair of gloves and a helmet are inside. You slowly put them on, and once you have the helmet secure, a flash of light hits you in the face as you become paralyzed and slump where you were sitting.
Welcome, adventurer. My name is Amelia. The next evolution of gaming has arrived. Genesis will bring you and your friends closer. Enter into the next cutting edge of VR tech. Genesis is the first of its kind. Get ready for a full biometric integration platform. Play the game from your own home or with friends. Become one with the game. Adventurer, get ready, pack a bag, grab a snack, sit back, and hang on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So the atmosphere around you right now is blowing wind. Jason, you're slowly waking up.
Wow, that was not fun. Where the hell am I? Are you guys awake?
So as you're looking around, you're seeing 2 other people laying on the ground near you on a road. You've got dirt in your mouth. on your face. It's a little windy out. Merle is somewhat like 3 feet away from you, and Merle, you feel a little wind blowing on your face and sand getting in your mouth.
Well, I'd like to say I've never experienced this before, but I'm kind of used to it at this point. Yeah, I'm awake. Who are you?
Hey, I know that voice. Is that Merle?
At this time,
Oh, yeah.
Eli is slowly, you hear voices all around you, and you're slowly on your hands and knees, and you look around. You're in a desert environment. You recognize 2 people.
Just fall to the side, just cough, just spitting dirt dramatically out of my mouth, trying to wipe the sand off my tongue, roll in the dirt a little bit, and just kick it a little bit. And hey, who's that? Hey, anybody got water? Anybody?
As you're laying on your back, you're looking up, and you see this giant bird fly over you, pretty high up in the air, and it screeches as it flies past you. You sit up, and you see 2 people you're really familiar with. You were just playing like last night with them, but inside the game, the virtual setting that you're previously were privy to actually be in the game right now. So you're physically seeing the 3D versions of your party members from your guild.
This new setup's pretty wild. I
Yeah,
actually
it's
feel
like
like
we're
I'm
here.
in it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is insane. I'm kind of poking at myself and prodding at the ground and looking at the little granules and
You see Eli like looking intently straight at the ground on his hands and knees, looking at.
I'm trying to look for like a seam or look for like something in the graphics that look off, trying to find some malfunction.
You're in the dirt.
You're playing in the dirt. Jason, roll a 20.
4.
A bag lands on you as you're looking around.
Oh.
Merle, right next to you, a couple feet away, you see a giant duffel bag plow into Jason's character as he lands on the ground.
I point and chuckle.
Merle,
And then I ask if he's okay.
roll a d20.
14.
As you look at Jason on the ground, you laugh, and as you're pointing, you see a shadow start to get bigger around you.
Yeah, so I definitely dive out of the way. You want a dex check?
Yep.
Right. So what do we use in acrobatics?
Yeah.
Ooh, 18 plus 4.
All right,
22.
you sidestep as you stare at Jason in his face as your bag lands next to you on the ground. Eli, roll d20 at disadvantage. You're on all
beautiful.
fours.
That's first was a 1, and second was a 19. So I guess it's gonna be that 1.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
As you're on your hands and knees looking at the ground, trying to find a seam, you don't realize that your 2 companions were hit by bags from the sky. As you're laying there,
Guys, I think I can see something. Just you gotta look real close.
you turn your head slightly, and it's that slow motion moment where you see your bag coming towards you, but you're still just staring at it as it hits you right in the face, and you take 2 points of damage.
Oof. That one's going to hurt.
So it begins.
Yeah, man, you got to start rolling stuff other than ones.
Yeah, that's rough.
Guess this must be our stuff, huh?
Did you guys stand
My
up?
duty belt in there?
It landed perfectly next to you. It just landed on the ground, and the belt's just sitting perfectly. The bag's standing upright. Looks like someone just handed it down to you. So at this point, Jason, roll d20. After you get up, you're looking around.
Another 4.
All right, you don't see anything. You're too busy trying to figure out why your bag hit you in the face. You're checking your bag, basically.
Yeah.
Merle, roll a 20.
All right. Oof, 1.
You go to pick up your belt, and you realize that when you picked it up, the buckle piece actually just falls right off as you lift the belt up, and you can't attach it to your waist right now.
Well, that's lame.
Yep.
Can I see him struggle and search my pack for some zip ties? See if I can help him out.
Roll 20, Eli.
That's gonna be a 3.
Yeah, you're a little disoriented. You start reaching in your bag, and you actually jab your hand with a pen. Pull your hand out, and the pen is literally sticking in between your pointer and your index finger.
Oh, like a mechanical pencil, just like.
Yeah, take 1 point of damage. But roll d20.
15.
As you scream, as you pull your hand out, and everybody else looks at you in shock and amazement, something shiny down the road, kind of glistening in the distance. It looked like a mirage, but it's moving towards you.
Okay. Do I get a sense of the size of it, or can I point out to?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll point to the guys who are like, "Hey, can anyone make out what that is in the distance?"
Huh?
Yeah, Jason and Merle.
I'm still looking at my broken belt.
All right, Jason, roll 20.
We got a 16.
Did you see this shimmering thing off in the distance, and it's moving towards you, and there's a huge dust cloud behind it as you look over.
I think it might be some sort of vehicle.
As you identify the object, you look over at Eli, and he's got a pin stuck in his hand.
What the hell?
Merle's holding his belt, and in his other hand, he's holding up the buckle, and he's looking at the belt, and then he's looking at the buckle, and he's trying to push it together.
You're just falling apart here, man.
I'm gonna start pushing them off the road first.
All right, you guys. You start looking around. It's a 2-lane road, dirt, and it has a small ditch on the side. I mean, you can step over it, but as you get everybody off the road, it seems so real. Your environment, you're going downhill a little bit. You can feel the transition from flat surface to lower surface as you're moving along.
Does that hurt, Eli?
It could be worse. You just kind of jab it, take the little tip out and kind of put the pen back in my pocket and
roll 20 to dislodge this.
It's good. A 19. There we go.
Okay. You carefully remove it from your hand. It starts to bleed a little bit. Thank God you didn't roll a 1. You're pushing it in. You're not pulling it out. You're pushing it in. Yeah, so you remove the pen. It kind of trickles. You do feel a sense of pain in your hand, like you got stabbed. It really hurts. But again, this is supposed to be a virtual world, but you could feel the physical pain of the blade.
Yeah.
The pen tip.
Flexing my finger and kind of in awe a little bit at what's going on.
Are you going to examine it a little bit better?
Yeah, I'll take a look if I've got the time.
Roll 20. Roll 20.
I'm using a different dice. That's a 20.
Oh.
I kid you not.
You realize that there was a piece of lead still in your hand. You start working that out. You start pulling that piece out. Jason, as you're looking at the object, it looks like a 1970s Pinto, and it's just
there's some sort of pimp car heading towards us.
It's hauling ass. Bright red. Yeah.
Still staring at my belt. I do have survival as a skill. I like to try and fix it.
Okay. Roll 20.
The priority is still straight on track.
So that's 12.
Can I give him a help action at all?
Oh, you're gonna. Okay, so as you're slowly putting the screws, you just realize one of the screws that was holding the buckle, and they came out a little bit. So you grab your Gerber and you start working it. Eli walks over and roll 20 for an assist.
12.
Okay, he comes over and knocks one of the screws out. He's like, "Hey, let me help you out."
Fuck's sakes.
You scoop it up, and it takes you a little bit longer to get it back together.
I'm gonna start signaling for the car to stop.
All right, as you're flagging it down with your hands, are you flagging or are you throwing your thumb out? Okay.
Flagging.
As you start flagging, each time your hands wave as fast as possible, the lights on the front flicker in the motion of your arms. That looks like it's mocking you.
I'm gonna start changing the tempo to see how well he can keep up.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. As you can tell, roll 20 for perception.
13.
Oh yeah. So he looks like this. He's got no shirt on. He's got leather straps, and he's wearing like a giant metal mask. You realize it's really hot outside. Everybody feels like the heat, like the game is really putting the heat onto you. And this guy's just chilled back, and he's just got one arm on the side, one hand on the wheel. And he's driving up to you guys. He stops. He looks at Eli, shakes his head, looks at Morrill, kind of gives like a nod, and looks at Jason.
Took my baseball cap to him.
Yeah, he gives a thumbs up to Jason.
Hey, where are we?
He revs the engine a few times. He's like, what?
Can we get a ride?
Are you going to try to persuade him, or are you just asking him?
Well, I'm not going to, offer him a blowjob or anything.
Nah, come on now.
Do you follow the good book?
Cash, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like...
As you're saying that, he's like, hold on. He's writing it down on a notepad. What was that third thing?
Cash, grass, or ass?
Yeah, you got any of that?
Do I have anything cash?
Yeah, you guys, you're going to search your bodies?
Yeah.
Oh, I know I only have pocket lint in my pocket.
All right.
I know there's no cash there.
Pretty, yeah, okay. All right, I'll give you that.
I know I have no cash.
10 credits.
I'll give you inspiration
So it's
for
on my sheet anyway.
your positive honesty. Brent,
Yeah.
roll 20 for check your wallet. You have your wallet, right?
11.
Yeah, you pull your wallet out. It's a little tattered. You start looking through it. You got $90 and dollars worth in change. You got a bunch of Visa, MasterCard, credit card stuff.
Be like, I got $10.
And can I roll to see if there's a roach floating around somewhere in my back pocket from who knows when?
You know what? Roll 20 for you digging around in your pants.
That's a 16.
Okay. You put your hand in your back pocket because you're looking for stuff, and the pair of scissors that you were using previously, you almost cut yourself on the scissors. You remembered you had scissors in your back pocket, so nope. You just pull those out. And they're more like garden shears had on the desk. You're cutting zip ties when you're working at the shed, and you just stuck it in your back pocket because you're like, I got to get in the game.
Yeah.
Merle, are you investigating your pockets?
Well, I mean, you've got cash, so I'm gonna actually. You know what? I'm gonna attempt to deceive him and see if.
All right. Roll 20.
That's an 18 plus a 2.
He goes, all right. I mean, you didn't even check your pockets, but
Yeah, I don't have anything.
So
Nothing.
He points at you, Jason, and he goes, $10, huh? For all three of you?
Just for me. I mean, these guys can give you the ass as far as I'm concerned.
He hits a button on the side.
Eli stares into the distance. Just
you fellers look like lot lizards.
He gets out of his car and he goes over and he goes, all right, and he grabs your bag from you and throws it in the trunk. And
Thanks.
he goes and sits back in his car. He's like, well, come on in.
I
Shotgun.
hold on to my bag real tight.
You go over and you try to open the passenger door, and it doesn't open for you. And he goes like, yeah. He's like, oh, it's the lady lock, and he leans over and he unhooks, opens the door for you. He goes, come on in.
It's the lady lock.
I'll put the seat forward and gesture for Merle and Eli to get in the back.
All right, so Eli, Merle, you start walking towards the vehicle, and you hear this click of it sounds like a hammer of a shotgun. And Jason, roll 20.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. 12.
At that whole scene, I was
I was like, who else, Jason?
You hear the cock of the hammer as you pull the
What
seat
does the
down.
cock sound like? Kelly, could you please tell us, GM, how does the cock sound to the hammer?
Angry, very angry. As you pull the seat back, he goes, "You only paid for you."
All right, well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Yeah, I'll walk. Which direction you heading?
As he looks past Jason and he goes, "But that ass sure looks good."
Yeah, but you can't afford it, and it's worth more than just this ride.
Fair enough.
I'll start walking the direction that they're going to be driving.
All right, you start walking down the road.
Can I ask, as I walk away, say, now, if you do give me a ride, who knows? We travel together. Maybe you'll see more of this as I just start walking away.
He's like, as you start walking in front of the car, you turn around to say something, and you look over at him, and he's already got a video camera, and he's recording you. As you walk in, and you give him your little bit and keep walking.
So,
he looks over at Morrill, and he's like, "I like you. Come on in."
I feel so much more violated just knowing that he filmed me. I don't know why. Just the fact that happened made that so much worse for me.
All right, I climb in, but I'm holding onto my bag real tight.
Okay. As you climb into the back, there's no seatbelts whatsoever, and there's some strange squishy sound as you step on the in the back on the floorboards. There's crumpled up newspaper and stuff all back there with you. Jason, you get in. He starts driving down the road, but he's driving really slow, about 1 or 2 miles, maybe 3. As he's slowly creeping up on Eli. Slowly.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
Eli, roll 20.
It'd be a 2.
He runs over the back of your foot.
Like flat tires me?
Yeah.
In his car, and I'm a pedestrian?
And your
It's
shoe.
so vicious.
Your shoe gets sucked in underneath his tire and you skitter off the road.
Jesus, I hate to see what happened if you rolled a 1.
Well, you didn't take any damage, so that's good.
That's something new for me.
If you rolled a 1, you would have fell over. He would have drove over something. But he stops on top of your shoe as you trip over into the ditch.
As I'll make big dramatic fall of it as I roll, clutching my foot like, you ran me over, you saw that, you got that on camera, right? You saw him hit me. As I just fall, somebody call my lawyer, and we just fall into the ditch, just make a big show of it.
Jason next to you, he's like, there's snakes out there.
God. Eli, maybe you should get in the car.
Take him right in the trunk.
I'll get in the car, but I'm not getting in the trunk.
All right. Roll 20, because...
For snakes?
No.
That's an 11.
All right. Jason didn't open the door, so you jump over, like, in the back to be like a cool guy. And you snap off one of the rear antennas as you jump over and land in the seat. You kick
And can I try and hide that
inside of
antenna as I breathe into? Can I try and hide it just to like he didn't notice it after I broke it?
He watched you because he's like, "Why don't you?" And then you snap that, and then you kick Morrill in the side as your feet come down.
Sorry, my bad.
I take the aerial from him and whip him with it.
I deserve this.
Are you gonna try to defend yourself, or are you gonna take the?
No, I just like, I get it.
He's just taking it. That's ridiculous.
As you hit him across his knee, the driver, as you look up, he's holding a video camera over his shoulder as he's driving forward. And he looks at he looks at Jason. He's like, "Do it again."
I pucker.
You're something else stupid, pretty boy.
Drive
He's like, sure. He puts down the camera and he takes off. Eli, subtract 1 shoe. You're going to be at disadvantage for running.
I already wrote down 1 shoe missing. So
I mean, you could have got out and grabbed it, but that's cool. He took off. He starts driving. As you're looking around, it's pretty desert-like. It looks like Arizona.
I'm gonna like point at the radio and be like, "Is it okay if I try to find a station?"
He says nothing, and the radio is just static. Jason, and what would you like to do?
Sometimes I like to lick the spoons.
Got it. You got an aux cord from the back.
He
Don't think this car has that.
Oh.
You're already down 1 shoe, and
You know what?
taking
I may be
damage.
down a shoe, taking 3 damage. I have disadvantage to run, and only gotten out of this a pair of garden shears. But you know what? I'm confident.
As you
that
look
bag
over,
that you had, that all you had in there?
I was trying to look up the list of what was packed in my bag. I actually forget, so it's going to be a surprise for everybody what's in my bag and what's not right now.
bunch of
Which
dildos.
I feel might be working out for this. A bunch of dildos.
It's just a bag of dildos.
So
No. I was gonna do a passion party, but then everybody bailed, so I got stuck with all this stuff. Now I just, you never know. Somebody might be looking for one.
Jason, you go to hit the buttons on the thing, but you hear nothing but static as the driver turns back and grabs the antenna from his hand, and he goes, well, here you go. You might have to stick this in to make the thingy work.
Oh, right.
Right.
Well, shit. I'm gonna like stick my hand up and see if it's actually broken off or if it.
Oh yeah, no, he
back in.
snapped it. There's no putting it back in. Those antennas
Just stick your finger in the cigarette lighter outlet and hold the antenna up in the air.
There you go.
As you're driving down the road, he's so mad. He's like, so what y'all doing here?
Game? What are you?
He's like, oh, well, today's update day. You guys must be new. And he just keeps driving.
So you have like a quest for us, or like I don't know, like you need me to go kill some wild animals? You gonna give me money for it or something?
He
The rats out of the basement in the tavern.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, oh, well, shit, you guys want to do something for me? I can think of a few
Well,
things.
we want to do something for money.
Well, I mean, fancy lad back there, he owes me at least, I don't know, 60.
It's a lap dance.
I'll get your antenna fixed for 40 and a lap dance. That's the best I'll do.
He's like, you know where to get stuff fixed?
Not exactly. I was hoping you could show me where we might find the services to fix it, and I could get it fixed on my behalf.
Merle's still laughing at calling him fancy lad. Merle's not that smart. He's got his head in
Eli, by the way, for the record, is just dressed in black flannel, tan belt, like dirty pants. Like, he's not a fancy guy. He's just like, so he's feeling pretty good about being called fancy lad. He's looking at us like, oh, all right.
Again, 10 intelligence. Merle's just chuckling.
All right. He was like, well, there's the town down here. It's about another 15-minute drive. And once we get there, then, the rest of the newcomers, that's where everybody meets up. And then, I'm just a traveler. I hope you guys get to, your starting point.
Oh, so this is like your job to take us somewhere.
Oh, he's a psychopomp.
Can I leave a review of your services so far? Do you have like a Yelp or like a Uber app? Like, how exactly does this work?
I mean, you'll be Yelping later, but sure.
Oh, we already discussed the terms of my payment for this ride.
He aggressively nudges Jason. He goes, that lap dance is going to be amazing.
Yeah. That's great.
Cool. Super.
Just gonna kind of like prop the antenna in between us in the front seat.
Okay.
I'm just staring out the window now, like a little kid. I have my forehead like resting against the glass. Are we there yet?
So what's
There
this quest
yet?
hub? What's this quest hub called?
You mean the town? Or
Yeah.
the town? Oh, that's start point.
All right.
Start point. Are we there yet?
Is this game still in beta?
Like,
Do we know if it's full release or are we still in some beta? So we're still in some beta functions.
tapping my
Start point.
forehead to the glass, just kind of banging against the glass.
Oh, roll 20?
I said tap, not slam. Yeah, it's a 16.
Yeah. You roll the window up just so you can bash into it. There's no sunroof. There's no roof, so now it's just a rolled up window.
Is this a convertible?
Yeah,
Frameless doors.
that's
Nice.
how Eli jumped in the back.
Nice.
I was picturing like a LeBaron, to be honest. Like an old, like cream-colored, terrible.
Yeah, he's like it's like the start point for all you fancy folk, and then
Fancy lads.
once you figure out where you guys are going, he's like usually like they get in groups and they go out and then we hunt them. Looks at you straight in the eye, Jason.
Really? So what happens if they don't get in group?
Oh, I mean, like they, the town gives you jobs. There's stuff to do. Hell, I got a few things, even some issues with my neighbors.
What kind of neighbors you got?
Yeah, looks back at you, hillbilly.
Goddamn hillbillies.
Eli takes in a big suck of breath and just goes, "Yeah, go on."
Looks at he looks back as he's driving pretty aggressively. Looks right at Eli and he goes, well, they're kind of like they still got Vietnam going on.
I mean, it exists. It's a country, but
I mean-
you mean the war in Vietnam?
Yeah.
Hell no.
No, it's
My
been over for a
grandpappy's
while.
been back from that for 50 years.
He slowly turns forward and puts both his hands on 10 and 2 and just looks vacantly off into the distance and says
You
nothing.
know, they say now that's not where you're supposed to have your hands positioned.
A lot of things.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything. So that
I think
slight.
he might be at a dialogue.
So, were you in Vietnam? It's quite the programming.
Yeah.
Are you a player character?
He looks over and he goes, well, obviously 50 years ago. 50? He looks down.
50 years ago, this game didn't exist.
Oh, the game. Oh, this game's been around forever. As he passes the town and keeps driving.
They just look out the windows and go like, "Oh."
He's like, let me tell you a story. So, back in the day, and he looks down again. I don't even want to know what year it is. How many updates have there been? As he looks off into the distance, he goes, well, at the beginning, that's too much. He turns back around, flips a bitch, and he starts driving back towards the town. Starts humming to himself.
Were you here in the beginning?
Oh, well, yeah, it was one of the software designers. But, yeah, it was.
So like, what happened?
Yeah. As he makes a turn into the town. The town's actually like 7 buildings, poorly put together. It looks like one of the shitty little out towns in the game. He goes, well, the game originally started as... Well, you guys all know how it started. I mean, played the game before. As he slowly turns into the gas station.
Hey, man. Thanks for the ride. What's your name again?
Oh, my name? My name's Hank.
Interesting. What's the name of that town?
Oh, this town? This is called Exodus. Your start point.
Oh, shit. We forgot about Embry.
Are you trying to tell me there's more of you out there? What's an Embry?
Did we all log in at the same time?
Oh, Merle.
I just want to see the world burn.
Maybe her internet is slow.
So, there's 4 of you, and you just left one of your party members all alone in a video game. That's about right. I hope she doesn't run into the Vespa Scoop gang.
She'll catch up.
Alright, Embry, you finally made it into the game. You can feel the wind blowing across your face and your hands. You can feel the dirt from the road in your fingertips.
Hey guys, I'm here. Guys? The damn internet was slow and my roommate asked a crap ton of questions about the game. Guys? Guys? I thought we would all be in the same zone. It looks so real here. Even the wildlife looks real. Oh, look, a bird!
You start to realize that the environment's more real than you expected it to be. You can feel the warmth and the heat from the sun as it's beaming down on you.
Damn, it's so hot. Okay. I'll wait till the guys get here.
As you're standing around, 45 minutes passed and no one's arrived.
Those dicks better not have left me. I will give them 10 minutes.
As you're waiting out your 10 minutes, an object falls next to you.
Whoa! What the fuck? Oh, sweet, my bag. Let's take a look and see what I have. Hunting knife. A bandage. Ah, yes, hair ties. Those will come in handy. A hair dryer? I don't even use those. A hat? I'm not gonna wear. Uno? Well, I guess if I get bored. Dog accessories? Yeah. I figured. Dogs are life. My bag is full of crap. And a lockpick. That's nice.
As you're repacking your bag, you hear this sound coming from a bush that's about a foot, 2 feet away from you. Cue combat music and montage fight scene.
I take my hunting knife out and smirk. I run towards the snake looking for an opening. It stands up, wanting to lunge, but I notice and quickly dodge, rolling behind it and cutting off its tail. It hisses in discomfort and quickly whips around, fangs out, just barely biting my arm I was protecting my face with. I stumble and throw my knife into the air. As I see it getting closer to biting deeper, I watch my knife fall and grab it at the last second. And with it, I slash the snake's throat. Its blood falls onto my face. I smile and laugh.
As the snake falls to the ground, blood spurting everywhere, you notice that it was wrapped around a box.
Now, let's see what's in this box. First treasure of the game. Woo woo! Lucky Chuck's box of Yum Yum. Interesting. Let's see.
Roll a d20 for investigation.
I rolled an 18. Nice!
As you start to work the box open, it's a little rusted, but you finally pop it open. There's a cassette tape inside. It just says, Lucky Chuck, tape 1.
Lucky Chuck's box of Yum Yum. What a load of crap. Oh well.
As you put Lucky Chuck's tape in your backpack, you cinch it up and throw it on your back. Roll me an investigation to figure out which way to go.
19. Cool. Okay, well, they're not coming. Tire tracks. I guess they went left. They better not level up before me. What the hell? Why is there a shoe out here?
So you throw your bag on the ground, open it up, throw the shoe inside, cinch it back up, and start walking to the left. Hey gang, that's where we're going to end episode 1. Well, hey, it looks like all the adventurers made it to the end of the episode. Merle, our local fighter, is played by Seth. Jason, our local barbarian, is played by Brent. Eli, our local druid, is played by Donnie. Embry, our local ranger, is played by Cecily. And the voice of Amelia was played by Kylie Stewart. Audio editing for this episode was done in-house. Sound effects were sourced from freesound.com and Studio One for artists. Alright, Donnie, take it away.
Thank you so much for joining us on episode 1 of Crumpets and Kerosene. Hope you had a great time and that you'll tune in next week to find out what happens next. You can follow us on Twitter for the latest at D&D_Crumpets. On Facebook and Instagram, we are Crumpets and Kerosene. You can find DM Kelly on Twitter at KW_Steel_Rain. I'm at The Raven Road. Brent is at Brent Lee Marquis. Seth is at Nason_the. And finally, Cecily can be found not on Twitter, but on her Instagram at CFMPhotos_. Also, a special thank you goes out from all of us to our contributing artists, including J Rose at Demented on Instagram.
Hi, my name is Taryn Sobey. I'm a graphic designer located in Atlanta, Georgia. If you like the Crumpets and Kerosene artwork, check out some more of my work at tarynsobey.com. That's TARYNSOBEY.com. If you're interested in my design work, contact me through the website and use the code Crumpets to get 10% off. Thanks!